Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your tutor, Mr. Chereshe. I want to revise some few questions in 22 Mathematics Paper 2 GCE. Okay, so I'll be quick on this part because I know that you are all updated with most of these things. So just follow the way I'll be doing them as fast as possible. Okay, so question 1 in 2022 GCE Mathematics read, given that matrix n is equals to, so we have been given matrix n which is equals to x there, 2, 2x and 6 here. Okay, find the value of x for which the determinant of n is 8. So the determinant of this matrix is equals to 8. They want us to find the value of x. Therefore, we have to use the formula for determinant, where we say determinant is equals to, in this case, determinant of matrix n is equals to the product of the major diagonal minus the product of the minor diagonal, which means that you multiply 6 times x, so 6 times x minus 2 times 2x. Okay, then the determinant has been told is 8, so 8 is equals to 6 times 6 times x. We're going to get 6x. Then minus 2 times 2x, we're getting 4x. This can be simplified. X is equals to 8 is equals to 6x minus 4x is giving us 2x. Divide by 2, divide by 2, this one goes. X is equals to 2 into 8 is 4 times, so x is equals to 4. X is equals to 4. Okay, then we go to question 2. We find the inverse of matrix n, hence otherwise write n to the power negative 1. So when you see this power negative 1, it simply represent inverse. Okay, so how can we find the n inverse, the inverse of matrix n? So to find the inverse of matrix n, we use the determinant, the inverse of the determinant, the reciprocal. So the determinant in this case we've been told is 8. So the reciprocal of this one is 1 over 8. Remember, all numbers always over 1. So the opposite of this is 1 over 8. So we say is equals to 1 over the determinant, which is 8, times then you find you swap the numbers in matrix n, that is those which are found in a major diagonal. So for you to be able to find this, then you have to replace the value of x where it's supposed to be, of which you are going to have, or you will have, n is equals to x we have found is 4, so 4, 2, then 8, then 6. Now to find the inverse of the matrix, these two numbers, they swap their position. So 6 will be here, 4 will be there. These numbers only changes the sign. So this becomes negative 8, that also becomes negative 2. This can be simplified further, as you can see. So we are multiplying 1 over 8 times these numbers inside. So when we multiply 1 over 8 times 6, we're getting 6 over 8. 1 over 8 times negative 2, we're getting negative 2 over 8. 1 over 8 times 8, negative 8, we have negative 8 over 8, and we have 4 over 8. Okay, this can still be reduced further because we have numbers which can be divided here. So 2 there it's 3, 2 there it's 4, 2 there it's 1, 2 there it's 4, 8 there is 1, 8 there 1, 4 there is 1, 4 there is 2. So we have n inverse is equals to 3 over 4, negative 1 over 4. Here we're going to have negative 1, and here we'll have 1 over 2. This is the n inverse. Okay, now we go to question B. We solve the equation. Okay, so Question B. Solve the equation, solve the equation 5x squared minus 9x minus 4 is equals to 0, giving your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, so to do that, we know that the number with the, the variable with the coefficient with the x squared or a letter squared, that is a, and that one is b, and that is our c. So this is the quadratic equation, and we have to use the quadratic formula. So the formula is x is equals to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You have to be careful when you draw this line. So we start replacing the numbers. So we have x is equals to negative, what number is at b? It's negative 9. Get together with the sign, do not leave that out. So get together with the sign. So that is the negative 9 plus or minus, we have negative 9 squared. Okay, negative 9 squared minus 4 times the a, the number at a is 5, times the number at c, which is 4, over 2 times the number at a, which is 5. When you say negative negative is positive, so we have x is equals to 9 plus or minus, we have negative 9 squared, which will give you 81, then minus, we have, so the number at c is negative 4. So negative 4 times 5, we're getting negative 20. Negative 20 times 4, negative 4, we're going to get positive 80. Okay, so 20 times 4, we're getting positive 80. So we have positive 80 over 2 times 5, which is 10. Okay, we continue from this side. We have x is equals to 9 plus or minus, you add the 81 plus 80, which we're getting 161 over 10. Then you find the square root of 161. So we have x is equals to 9 plus or minus. So we find the square root of 161, which we're getting 12.6885 over 10. Now we need to separate these two signs here. We have plus or minus, so we have to solve this separately. So we're going to have 9 plus 12.6885 over 10, or 9 minus 12.6885 over 10. Okay, so when you add that, the answer which you have found there, okay, so we have 12.6885 plus 9, we're getting 21. So 21.6885 over 10, then you divide that by 10, you're going to get 2.16885. Okay, so divide by 10 that. So x is equals to that. Then you go there. We have 9 minus 12.6885, which is giving us a negative 3.6885 over 10, which is giving us a negative 0.36885. Okay, then the instructions say that leave the answer correct to 2 decimal places, which means 2 numbers after the decimal point. So x is equals to 1, 2. The rounding digit is more than 4, so I have to get 1 and add to that, so it becomes 2.16, or x is equals to 1, 2, 2 decimal places, so this is 7, so we have negative 0.37 as well. So this is how we're supposed to solve this question. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.